Welcome Virgo to your mid-December reading. We are going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you for the rest of 2023. I'm going to start off by pulling your oracle cards. This is going to give us our core messages, the main themes coming through for you for this period. I will then go ahead and clarify everything further with the tarot to get deeper insight and deeper messages. Virgo, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. The first message you are getting is willpower, and this is a wonderful energy to get at this time of the year. Because as you can see, my dear Virgos, she is standing in a very strong, very empowered position. She holds the globe in one hand and the moon in the other, and she faces the past with the energy of no matter what has come to pass, no matter what I have been through, I am stronger than ever and I'm ready to embrace what the new year brings in. So it'll be very interesting to see what this is all about. You then have the message, don't let your past hold you back, South Node. So we're going to see now where your past might be holding you back in some way, because this is something we want to look at and release. You do not want to be carrying the old energy of 2023 into the new year. And lastly, you have the message, talent. Now this is very interesting, Virgo, because you are going to be asked to look at where you are talented. But my dear Virgos, this is not in the conventional sense. When we say people are very talented, we usually assume they sing well, they dance well, they paint well. But you know, my dear Virgos, we can be talented in very many ways, so we're going to see what that's about. Virgo, with our main messages, there are times they relate to very individual and separate areas of your life, and then there are other times the messages are interconnected and we can even get one cohesive story. It just depends on how the tarot plays out. We are going to start off here with willpower, and I'm just going to get your clarifiers. So we just want to see now what this willpower energy is for Virgo, please. We have the Two of Swords and the Six of Swords. Virgo, this is a very interesting message. For any of my Virgos who find themselves at this time in the Two of Swords energy, which is the energy, my dear Virgos, of being in a position where you have to make a big decision. But because it's quite big and it can affect your life in quite a significant way, some of my Virgos might have gone into Two of Swords energy, which is the energy of blindfold on, not wanting to look at it, not wanting to make a decision because it is just too overwhelming. But my dear Virgos, when we don't make a decision, we actually are left in no man's land. We're neither here nor there. What is happening the last few weeks of 2023 is you are going to make a very empowered stand, as we saw here under willpower. You're going to look at what has come to pass in 2023, and I feel it's very much connected to this big decision. You're going to look at it with the energy of, okay, I am not taking this with me into the new year. I'm going to look at it and I'm going to make a fast and effective decision. Virgo, this could be the decision of you being in a job for many years and you know it's time to move on and you know you have outgrown it, but you just linger there and you just linger there The end of this year, it's the energy of right. I know what I need to do and I'm going to do it. This could be that you're in a relationship. It could be a romantic relationship, a friendship. And you know, Virgo, you know that you've got to make a decision about it. Either this relationship changes or either this relationship moves to another level or you need to move on. You're going to make this decision. You're going to shift right out of Two of Swords energy. And then we have a very positive confirmation coming through with Six of Swords. Six of Swords tells me that you move out of our Two of Swords energy, these rough waters, these waters of sitting there, wondering, pondering, what am I going to do? I don't want to do anything. What if I make the wrong decision? Going over it and over it. You make the decision, and once that decision is made, here we see the crows are helping bind you. But here, my dear Virgos, the crows are pulling you along to much better times. These crows here are representing for me your subconscious. So what you do now is you do that deep dive. You understand what's holding me back. What am I afraid of? And you look at it. You're not afraid to really look at what is happening. Why am I afraid to get out of this relationship? I know it's not working. Am I afraid because I feel I won't meet anybody again? Am I afraid because I don't want to be on my own? You look at it, and as soon as you do, you free yourself from this energy, and then you are able to move on to a far better and easier time. And this, my dear Virgos, is a wonderful way to start the new year, releasing anything that has kept you in no man's land, going nowhere fast, because once you make a decision, things move and things flow. Very nice to see. Now let's move on and see what "Don't Let Your Past Hold You Back" is all about. So we just want to see now what this South Node energy is for Virgo, please. And we have Judgment and the Ten of Cups. Virgo, can you see the colors of our Judgment card resonate very much with the colors of the South Node energy card? This message could very well be connected to our willpower message. As we saw you here standing incredibly strong, facing the past, looking at it and doing the deep dive because you're not wanting to let anything hold you back. We see with Judgment that you really take a deep look at what you need now, Virgo. This is the energy of honoring your higher self. Where are your needs not being met? Are you not getting what you need in a certain relationship? Is your family life not where you want it to be? Is there something lacking in your career with regards to money and finances? You are going to really look at this energy. What do I need? What do I want? What do I want to take with me into the new year? And what do I want to leave behind? My gosh, Virgo, this is the most perfect time to do this kind of work, because we see that you are taking this incredibly serious as we move into the new year. We have the wonderful energy here of Ten of Cups, which is the happily ever after card. Now remember, my dear Virgos, everybody's happily ever after is very different, and we are speaking about your happily ever after right now, because we have different happily ever afters at different times of our life. So as we close of 2023, what do you wish for most of all? Because this is what you're working with. You're looking at what's holding you back, what is separating you from your wish. You're doing that deep dive and you're going to put yourself first, which is wonderful to see, Virgo. because this is the time to put yourself first. This is the time to let go of things that are not working, that are not serving, and to focus on what you want to bring in. And with this message here, it tells us very clearly that when you honor yourself, when you are true to yourself, you move closer than ever before to your happily ever after, and that there is great possibility that you will even see signs of it coming through and manifesting before the end of the year. What an incredibly powerful message. Now let's move on and see what talent is all about, and I will just get your clarifiers. So we want to see now what this talent energy is for Virgo. And we have got 7 of Swords and 5 of Swords. You have a lot of sword energy coming through, my dear Virgos. And as I mentioned to you, for me the swords here are really representing that deep subconscious energy at this time. 5 of Swords is telling me that there is something very particular that you are thinking of doing. Now remember what I said, it does not have to be talent in the conventional sense, but it very well could be. But there is something that you have been thinking about doing, and it could be that you're wanting to start a course, or you wanting to join a group, or you want to study something. But 5 of Swords tells me there's been a lot of thinking of, oh, do I have what it takes? Maybe I'm not gifted enough. Maybe I'm not skilled enough. I'm going to make a fool of myself and people will laugh at me. This energy, as you can see, over and over, there's the little crow with that continuous chatter bringing you down. Now, Virgo, this could be anything. Remember what I said, it doesn't mean you have to be exceptionally talented. But when I see talent, it's something you love to do. Maybe you love to bake and you want to do a baking course, or you love to dance and you want to learn a certain kind of dancing. It could be that you want to take up a water sport, or you want to start skiing or snowboarding. It could be anything, my dear Virgos, but it's something you love, something that fills you up. You're being told now to look at this in a completely different way. This is not a straightforward conventional energy of, oh, you've got a good voice, you should become a singer. It's not that at all. It's about answering something that calls to you, and it could very well be connected to our judgment energy, something that is deep within you that you've never had the courage to explore before. And Virgo, it doesn't matter what it is. We are all so different. Like I mentioned, it could be the smallest thing or the biggest thing. What I am seeing now is it's time for you to find your voice, to find your way. 7 of Swords is the energy now of Virgo. Be smart, be strategic. Understand that you don't have to be the best at anything. All you have to do is have the desire, and when you've got that, you will find your voice, you will find your place, and you will find like-minded people. So my Virgos, this is a very interesting energy, and I do feel this is something that you might want to carry into the new year. Start that new course, join that new group, get out of your comfort zone. I think this is going to be a very wonderful and fulfilling experience for you. So what we see here, my dear Virgos, is really a wonderful and exciting way to end of 2023, and a very big idea on how to start off 2024. So that is all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful and easy time as we close off 2023, and I'm sending you all so much love.